Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code DTC P0966 refers to a problem within the automatic transmission's clutch pressure control solenoid valve B circuit. The Honda Civic models from 2006 to 2011 utilize a sophisticated system for managing transmission fluid pressure through this solenoid. The AT clutch pressure control solenoid is an electromechanical component responsible for controlling the hydraulic pressure provided to engage or disengage the clutch. If there's a malfunction in the solenoid circuit, it could lead to poor transmission performance, affecting the overall driving experience. It's essential to note that this DTC indicates an electrical issue and not a mechanical failure within the transmission itself. Before beginning troubleshooting, it's crucial to review all diagnostic data and ensure no other related trouble codes are present. The AT clutch pressure control solenoid valve B is a vital component located within the transmission of the Honda Civic. It plays a crucial role in regulating the hydraulic pressure generated internally, which is essential for commanding how the clutch engages and disengages. When this solenoid operates properly, it ensures smooth gear shifts and optimal vehicle performance. Its location typically places it near the valve body within the transmission housing. If this valve fails, it can affect the entire shifting mechanism, leading to unwanted performance issues. Understanding its role and position is fundamental for effective diagnostics and repair actions. The primary causes for DTC P0966 primarily revolve around electrical issues rather than mechanical failures. One possible cause is an electrical circuit malfunction, which may include short circuits or open circuits affecting the solenoid's power supply. Additionally, connection problems such as corrosion or a loose terminal at the solenoid or between the solenoid and the powertrain control module, PCM, can lead to erroneous readings and solenoid operation. Finally, a defective solenoid valve itself could be at fault, rendering the component incapable of proper function. Isolating these issues is crucial to effectively address the root cause of the DTC. When encountering DTC P0966, motorists may observe several symptoms indicative of transmission problems. The most noticeable symptom is a degradation in transmission performance, which may manifest as harsh or delayed gear shifts. This can lead to an unpleasant driving experience and may also result in an increase in engine RPM under load. Additionally, the check engine light will typically illuminate on the dashboard, signaling to the driver to check for underlying issues. In some cases, the transmission might enter a fail-safe mode, preventing normal operation until the fault is resolved. Recognizing these symptoms early on can help in timely troubleshooting and repair. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0966 involves turning the ignition switch to the on position. This action provides power to the vehicle's electrical systems, including the onboard diagnostic systems. Following this, it's essential to clear the Diagnostic Trouble Codes, DTC, using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. This reset process ensures that any previous fault codes are wiped from the vehicle's memory. After clearing the codes, the next step is to start the engine and allow it to run for at least 1 second. This brief period is necessary for the system to perform its checks on various components, including the concerned solenoid, thereby gathering immediate diagnostic data for further analysis. Once the engine has been started and allowed to run for a moment, the next troubleshooting step is to check for any pending or confirmed DTCs using the HDS. This device is essential for interfacing with the vehicle's onboard computer to retrieve diagnostic information. If DTC P0966 is indicated, it suggests the fault persists. and further steps are necessary to isolate the issue. Conversely, if this code is not present, the indication may suggest that the issue is intermittent or temporarily resolved. Based on what the HDS reveals, the technician can determine whether to proceed to further tests specific to the solenoid or revisit previous diagnostics. After confirming DTC P0966 is still present, the next step involves selecting the clutch pressure control linear solenoid valve B from the miscellaneous test menu available in the HDS. This test aims to assess the functionality of the solenoid specifically. The HDS will perform diagnostics to determine if the solenoid is functioning normally or if there's an issue that needs to be addressed. The outcome of the test is crucial. If the HDS indicates that the solenoid is operating normally, it suggests that the issue may lie elsewhere in the system. If the result is otherwise, it will prompt further examination of the solenoid and its operation's electrical aspects. In this step, utilize the clutch pressure control solenoid valve control menu to set the AT clutch pressure control solenoid valve B to a specified amperage of 1.0A. This adjustment is critical for simulating the solenoid's operational conditions and evaluating its response. Following this adjustment, monitor the onboard diagnostic OBD status for any updates regarding DTC P0966. If the HDS indicates a failed status during this monitoring, it implies that the solenoid is not functioning correctly and requires further inspection. However, if the HDS displays a passed result, it may suggest that the solenoid is working intermittently, leading to the fault code, indicating a need to check for poor electrical connections or loose terminals nearby. To proceed with the next step, turn the ignition switch to the lock 0 position, shutting off power to all circuits within the vehicle. Once the system is powered down, disconnect the AT clutch pressure control solenoid valve B connector to prepare for resistance measurement between its terminals. Using an appropriate multimeter, measure the resistance between connector terminals number 1 and number 2. This step is crucial because determining the resistance values will help assess whether the solenoid is functioning within specified limits. The expected resistance range is typically between 3 to 10 ohms, which indicates good operational integrity for the solenoid. Following the resistance measurement, the next troubleshooting step is to verify continuity between terminal number 2 of the AT clutch pressure control solenoid valve B connector and the vehicle's body ground. This test ensures that there is a proper ground connection essential for the solenoid's operation. Use a multimeter set to continuity mode, ensuring the circuit is complete by beeping or displaying continuity on the meter. Establishing a reliable ground is critical because any interruptions could lead to function failure of the solenoid, thereby triggering DTC P0966. If there is continuity, it suggests that the electrical circuit is intact and attention should be directed elsewhere. Conversely, if no continuity is present, this could point to a fault requiring repair or adjustments. After completing the necessary repairs for DTC P0966, the final verification step involves rechecking the system for any remaining or new Diagnostic Trouble Codes, DTCs. This is done by connecting the HDS once again and reviewing diagnostic data to ensure that the previous codes, particularly P0966, are absent. Furthermore, confirm that the symptoms initially observed have been resolved. This could include the elimination of transmission performance issues or the illumination of the check engine light. Lastly, it's essential to take the vehicle for a test drive to ensure all systems are functioning normally under real-world conditions. Successful execution of these final checks is critical to ensure that the repair has been effectively completed. Preventive maintenance is vital in ensuring the long-term health of the AT clutch pressure control solenoid and associated systems in the Honda Civic. Begin by regularly checking all electrical connections associated with the solenoid, as loose or corroded terminals can lead to intermittent failures. Additionally, monitoring the transmission fluid for contaminants and ensuring it is at the appropriate level can help prevent mechanical failures that may contribute to electrical issues. Lastly, performing periodic software updates through the HDS will ensure that any bugs or compatibility issues are resolved promptly, thus avoiding future DTCs. Attention to these preventive measures can prolong the lifespan of the transmission components and improve overall performance. In conclusion, understanding the implications of DTC P0966 is crucial for diagnosing and addressing issues related to the AT clutch pressure control solenoid. Following a structured troubleshooting approach helps ensure that all potential causes are examined methodically, leading to accurate repairs. Addressing electrical issues promptly can prevent further complications with the automatic transmission system. Additionally, performing preventive maintenance serves as a proactive measure to mitigate future issues and prolong the reliability of transmission components. By keeping these key points in mind, technicians and vehicle owners alike can maintain optimal operational efficiency in the Honda Civic models from 2006 to 2011. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.